Biosafety officers. Biosafety officers are appointed to ensure biosafety programs and policies in the laboratories. Biosafety officer का ये ड्यूटी है कि वो देखे कि लैब में जितने वर्कर्स काम कर रहे हैं क्या वो बायोसेफ्टी से रिलेटेड गाइडलाइंस, रेगुलेशंस, लेजिस्लेशंस प्रॉपरली फॉलो कर रहे हैं कि नहीं. अगर लैब स्मॉल स्केल की है, डीलिंग विद वन subject of the biological sciences, for example it is dealing with the immunological techniques, then in that case one of the technical staff can act as a biosafety officer. Now keep in mind that biosafety officer must have a background of microbiology, biochemistry and of basic biological sciences. Now each country has its own biosafety or biosecurity legislations, regulations. So if we are dealing with Pakistan, then we have to follow the national rules, regulations as well as the guidelines related to the biosafety. They have the ability to assist lab in developing standard safety procedures. बायोसेफ्टी ऑफिसर देखे कि क्या प्रोटोकॉल्स बायोसेफ्टी से रिलेटेड फॉलो हो रहे हैं कि नहीं, और अगर कोई एक्सीडेंट लैब में हो जाता है देन बायोसेफ्टी ऑफिसर हैज़ द ड्यूटी टू इम्प्रूव द बायोसेफ्टी प्रोटोकॉल्स एज वेल एज द प्रोसीजर्स. देन वेदर द ट्रेनर्स आर गेटिंग प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग रिगार्डिंग बायोसेफ्टी और नॉट. Now biosafety officer not only deals with the knowledge of laboratory, but he or she must have the knowledge of clinical practices as well. इसके साथ साथ बायोसेफ्टी ऑफिसर को इक्विपमेंट्स के बारे में नो हाउ होनी चाहिए. He or she must have the complete knowledge of devices as well as the engineering principles that deals with the maintenance facilities. Now biosafety officer is not only bound to the laboratory, but they can also communicate with the administrative staff or with the technical staff as well as with the supportive staff. Now biosafety officer not only has to deal with the laboratories, but they also have to deal with the decontamination system. So those people who are dealing with the incinerators, in that case biosafety officers have to look that whether the things or the infectious materials are passing through both chambers of the incinerators at a specific temperature or not. Now biosafety officers perform different activities. It can be biosafety or biosecurity consultation. It can be technical compliance consultation. Other activities include internal biosafety audits, ताकि हर वर्कर कॉन्शियस हो कि वो बायोसेफ्टी प्रोटोकॉल्स को फॉलो कर रहा है. सो इंटरनल बायोसेफ्टी ऑडिट्स आर वेरी नेसेसरी रिगार्डिंग टेक्निकल मेथड्स, प्रोटोकॉल्स, प्रोसीजर्स. इट कैन बी इन्फेक्शियस और द बायोलॉजिकल एजेंट्स, मटीरियल सोर्स, और इवन ऑडिट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द इक्विपमेंट्स. बायोसेफ्टी ऑडिट इक्विपमेंट का कैसे हो सकता है कि अगर आप बाहर इक्विपमेंट भेज रहे हैं ठीक होने, तो इट शुड बी डिकंटामिनेटेड प्रायर टू सेंड टू द प्रॉपर स्टोर सिस्टम. नाउ if the person or the worker has violated the biosafety protocols or the procedure, then it is the duty of biosafety officer to discuss with that person that whether he or she is not dealing with the techniques properly. And this is not only the work of the biosafety officer, but it should be done with the laboratory supervisor as well. Now biosafety trainings should be done after 3 months, after 6 months, ताकि ये एजुकेशन बायोसेफ्टी से रिलेटेड कंटिन्यू रहनी चाहिए. अगर कोई एक्सीडेंट लैब में हो जाता है तो उसके बारे में पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन होनी चाहिए, एंड इट इज़ द ड्यूटी ऑफ बायोसेफ्टी ऑफिसर टू प्रिपेयर द रिपोर्ट विद इन 10 days. Now decontamination of spills. For example, if spillage of the sample occurs such as blood, or spillage is due to the toxic chemicals, then it is the duty of biosafety officer that the floor must be decontaminated properly. Now proper waste management should be there in the laboratory. It can be through incinerators, but if it occurs at a shorter scale, for example, if you want to sterilize the culture, then it can be done in an autoclave. Then decontamination of the apparatus as well, sterilize it either in an oven or place it in an autoclave. अगर हम oven में apparatus को sterilize करना चाहते हैं, we have to stick to the temperature that is 80 degrees centigrade. Then awareness of community attitudes is very necessary regarding the health and environmental issues. Now we also have to deal with the transport of infectious materials. For that, biosafety officers must be very much conscious that whether we are following the IATA guidelines or WHO guidelines properly or not. Then research proposals come to the biosafety officers. They can review and they can send their own suggestions. The last activity that has to be performed by the biosafety officer is the institution of a system that can deal with the emergencies. So whenever the institution is making emergency plans, then the committee must comprise of the biosafety officers as well.